Hi, this is Dominic from Paphos Life, and in a special film we're having a look at the storms that hit Paphos yesterday, because I went out to do some Kalispera shots, and as I drove through a big storm which is now in Euroscopy, which you can see there, and there was another one on its way from the harbour area, but I arrived between the two of them, so I was able to fly the drone briefly and have a quick wander around. I did a walkie-talkie film as well. Most of that I had to ditch because the gimbal quality was terrible, because I was afraid of getting wet and I didn't set it up properly. But I worked it out at the end. I've included the first bit so we can see how bad the rest of it is, but the rest of the footage after the next clip gets a lot better. There's a lighthouse. I don't know if you saw, the light was actually in operation. That's the first time we've seen that. And there's the second storm on its way. So the next 20 seconds or so is bad quality, but it gets better. So stick with it and enjoy the view. Hi, this is Dominic from Paphos Life, and this could be a very short film from the seafront, because I've just waited for one storm to pass over, which is now heading off towards Euroscopy, which is why I say black over there, and I've just flown the drone briefly in the gap, keeping it very close to me. And there's another storm coming, which is currently on the other side of the harbour that way. Now, so I don't want to walk all the way up the seafront and then get caught in storm number 2. So what I'll do is walk towards it. Worked out what was wrong with the gimbal. I keep getting it so that it's locked. So apologies for any shakiness in the previous footage. Now, rather surprisingly and pleasingly, the rain hasn't got any arrived here. That's nice, look at that. I'll get some nice views here. I think what I'll do actually is put this down and go and take some pictures while the light is like this. Oh, I could even put it down so that it's looking in this direction still. So I carry on filming while I do my pickies. See if that's all work. I do get a couple of flashes of lightning, and I'll slow them down 10 times so you can see them more clearly. Shows you how powerful nature is, doesn't it? And now I'm more concerned with not getting my camera equipment all wet, so I'm going to go off and see Evie, because as you can see it's just starting to rain. Right, now that it's officially raining, I shall pop in to see Evie. And I'll get a nice little chat with her. She can tell us how long she's here for at the seafront, the artisan market. And I'll have to adjust the camera settings when I go in, because it will be set for nighttime outdoors. At least on this camera it can cope. Oh, it looks like she's packing up to go. Hello! Just popping in to say hello, Evie. Basically, it's raining almost, and I didn't want to go all the way up the seafront and get wet, so I thought I'd come in and say hello instead. So this is when you shut up for the night, is it? How's it been? Good Christmas?
Good Christmas.
Did you have a nice one?
Yes, we open it tomorrow, and after 1st January we close. And
when you close? First of January?
First and 2nd of the January we open again.
Okay, excellent, nice one. So if you come down to the end of the harbour, you can see all this. I'll do a pan round of everywhere. I imagine Evie wants to get out. It's not too bad at the moment. It's going to get a lot worse. So this was the artisan market. So they closed on the first open after that. So bid them farewell. Have a safe journey home. And we will... Oh, I closed the door, so... Yeah, they're all packing up. They don't need to be interviewed when they want to get home. It's the remains of their mince pies. So the rain's still held off, miraculously. I can have a little bit walk back down here. Oh, but I'm using the indoor camera mode at the moment. I think I've given you enough fun and hijinks for one day. Actually, I'll test to see what the indoor mode's like out here, because it doesn't look that bad on the viewfinder, and that can be deceptive. So this is now an experiment. Boom, boom, boom. Weather-wise, I can still feel a few flecks of rain, but it's not as bad as it was looking, I have to say. I still think there's going to be something on its way fairly soon. I mean, they had one storm pass through already, but I think another one is coming. So the harbour is pretty empty, because it closes down a lot of it at around 6 now anyway, but also we're between two storms, so only idiots like me would be out. There's Gilamo. There's Akoursos is asleep, you can just see him to the left of that fire. There's a nice Christmas tree up here. And the main Christmas tree lights are on now. They weren't on before. But I've obviously passed the watershed. Oh, it looks nice in there, to say. Tell you what, I'm going to finish here with a view of the boat again. And I'll take some pictures. But I want to take the pictures before the rains come. But it's been an interesting experiment as far as the camera modes go, because at least what I see in the viewfinder, it's not looking too bad at all at the moment. Okay, anyway, and on that shocker, I will bid you farewell and say see you in the next film. Cheers.